I'd like to continue this discussion about possibilities and probabilities and how do you express probabilities. And so, let me just rub that out. So, these are all the possibilities through our the spider like methodology that we used to do last time. Let me just look at rewrite all of this because it seems to be all over the place. So, this is probability that it's all heads. Heads is 1 over 8. Yes. The probability that it's all tails is 1 over 8 as well. And then you have here the probability that there are two heads. This is the here. That's 3 out of 8. And the probability that there are two tails at least. That's also 3 out of 8. Now, if you add all of this, 1 8 plus 1 8 plus 3 8 plus 3 8, the answer should be 8 over 8. Yeah, that's what it is. But probabilities are mainly expressed uh, between numbers 0 and 1. Yes. 0 means it's unlikely to happen, and 1, it's likely to happen, like 100, this is like certainty that it will happen if it's 1, and 0 is will not happen. And so let's calculate the probability of this. Normally it could be expressed in percentage as well, but let's practice doing this through decimal. So it's mainly when you do it, you're really calculating for the decimal. So here, 1 divided by 8, so that's the probability is, that's the 1. So you're really just calculating for the decimal. There you go. And then the heads, it would be 3 divided by 8 is equal to 0, 3.75. That's the same in here. Now, to get the percentage, you multiply all of this by 100. Yes, so let's do times 100. The percentage would be 12.5%. It's the same as this one. So these are the percentage that it will happen. But in the world of probability, this is used regularly. Now, I want to give you a homework so that it will help us understand the difference between probabilities and statistics. And this is really key. So, what I'd like to do is do a homework on the tossing of coins, right? So this is really for our next topic is basically between probabilities and statistics. So when we do statistics, we kind of make um, tallies. So let's keep it simple for now. What will happen with this? If I throw this, so it's what they call tossing a coin. Tossing a coin. Yes. And we know that the theory behind it is it should be 50% head and 50% tails. But in reality, it might not happen this way. So what I'd like you to do is to toss this maybe 25 times, yeah? Okay, let me demonstrate this. So this area here should be, let's create a table. So here, this is heads and this is tails. Now watch carefully, yeah? So here's a coin, I'm going to toss it. What's the answer? The answer is heads. So you put it in here, yeah? After one throw, yeah, the result, yeah, was 1 out of 1, yeah? So it's basically 1, yeah? The probability that it turned out to be head, yeah, is this 1 out of one number of throws. Yes, the result. So it's 100% head. Yeah, the result is 100% head, 0% tail. Yeah, 0. Now, when you throw it again, here, it's tail. Yeah, so you mark something in here, tail. And so now you calculate the percentage of tails to the total result. So here, the probability that it became a tail was 1 out of how many throws? The second throw. It's going to be 50%. So here it's 50% and 50%. And so on. You go toss it again. And it's basically heads. Yeah. So here you got heads, right? And you see there are 2 heads now. Of the 3 throws, you got 2 heads. So here the probability after 3 throws, you have 1, 2 out of the possible, yeah, percentage. And so you calculate, oops, sorry, you calculate the percentage. It will be 2 divided by 3, and your answer is 66.7, 66.66, should be 0.66 or 66.7%, and you put that in here. Yeah, you put that all the percentage in here. Will be 66.7%. So we go through all of this. So I want you to make 5 those and notice, the swinging of the values. And then out of this, we're going to look at out of this exercise, we're going to look at the differences and similarities of statistics and probabilities. So see you in the next lesson.